Welcome back to Faith and Conviction, and I'm your host Ray Harris, and I wanted to close out our series on looking at Nietzsche and his parable called the Madman. And he brought up some very serious things in his discussion. And one of the things that he was talking about is how humanity has killed God. And brothers and sisters and friends, I don't think that's possible in any way. But I do think it is possible, and this is really going to be difficult for those of us who call ourselves faithful. I do think it is possible for our behavior as churchgoers, as Christians, as disciples to grow in such a way that God is not dead, but we have become dead or we are dying. And I don't know if there's any real easy answer to that other than what God has provided here. Keep in mind one thing that Nietzsche gives in his parable. It says here that the madman threw down his lantern on the ground. It broke and it went out. Remember, we said that this is the lamp. It's the light. It's the lantern. The madman took this and threw it down on the ground. It broke and it went out. God's word is more powerful than us throwing it down on the ground and having it go out. But I do believe, brothers and sisters, that it is possible for humanity to behave in such a way that it feels like God's light has gone out. If you are in a church where you feel like this is the situation, you need to really draw near to God. He says, "Draw near unto me and I will draw near unto you." Jesus teaches us that if we seek God first and God's righteousness first, that God will draw near to us. God still works in marvelous and wondrous ways, trying to get your attention and my attention. He wants us to be faithful. He doesn't want us to walk around with doubt. He wants us to walk around with faith, confidence. He wants us to walk around with conviction, knowing that what he has said here is true, knowing that what we are hoping to experience in eternity is true, because we want good things. So study this. What is the church doing? Is it doing what's in here? If not, then I'm just encouraging you to find a group of people who are trying to do this and who sincerely are looking for God, who want to love him with all of their heart, all of their soul, all of their mind, and all of their strength. Please keep one more thing in mind. We as people, this is actually very difficult for me to say because I'm not sure how it will come across, but I'm trying to be very cautious. It is very possible to go to a congregation or a church and it is so filled with activity, but the spiritual growth is missing. Brothers and sisters and friends, as much as I'm supposed to love God with good deeds and love my brothers and sisters in humanity with good deeds, I have to love God in my spiritual growth. He wants us to grow in our spirit. He wants a contrite heart, a humble heart, one that seeks him very diligently. And while a guy like Nietzsche poses some challenges to Christians and to the church and to the world, his parable, in my opinion, is written more out of lament, because this madman was looking for a church that lived this. And I'm looking for the same thing. God is not dead. People do the very best they can. They're trying to understand God and they're trying to live faithfully. But in some way, I hope that our journey together, looking at Nietzsche, has helped build your faith and build your conviction. And may God bless you.